Welcome to Reddit Tea Time. Am I the bonehead for telling my sister-in-law that I think almost everyone would benefit from exercising and to stop acting so jealous? For context, 5 to 6 years ago, in my late 20s, I realized, as many people do, that I could no longer eat and drink whatever I wanted 24/7. I started packing on weight really fast and it made me feel uncomfortable. I swear it had very little to do with looks and a lot to do with how I felt. I liked to hike and be outdoorsy, and I was struggling to do those things. I made adjustments to my diet. I began to eat very clean at home so that going out, I could just eat whatever I wanted and not obsess. At the time, I explained to my now husband, we had just moved in together, what I wanted to do, and he actually agreed that it would be beneficial for our long-term health. We've both done this ever since. I also started going to the gym. I run for 30 to 45 minutes every day, except rest days, and do about 5 to 7 hours of strength training per week. We also hike a lot. Because of these changes, both my husband and I have athletic-looking figures. The problem is my sister-in-law. I don't care what she eats, never commented on it, generally love being around her, but she's constantly commenting that my husband and I eat like cows and says that we're privileged with skinny jeans. I try to explain that just because we eat unhealthy or in excess once a week, for example, we'll get an appetizer, cocktails, then each get an entree with a side and split dessert. When we see her doesn't mean we always do, but she doesn't believe me? I kind of learned to ignore these comments, but over the weekend she looked at me at my birthday dinner when the rest of the table was quiet and said, "How's it feel to be God's favorite?" and said I was lucky to be born a skinny witch. I sort of lost it and explained in detail again that my husband and I are thin and athletic because of our healthy lifestyle, and told her that it's none of her business because it works for us. She then said, not everybody was born loving exercise, and whined that she wasn't born that way, and I'm privileged to love it. I snapped at her that I actually hate running 50% of the time, but I do it anyway because exercise is good for everyone and most people don't have any good excuse not to. She called me a bonehead and left, then sent me a long text about how it's fatphobic to say that everybody should be exercising and that I didn't have a right to comment on her lifestyle, especially in public. I texted back that I'm sick of her jealous comments and to either not speak to me at all or learn to stop commenting on my lifestyle and focus on herself. I'd like to reiterate that I do not care what other people eat or look like. I made these changes for me and my husband made the choice to do it for himself. Family is 50-50. Seemed to think I should be more sensitive, even though none spoke up all the years she commented on my body. Am I the bonehead? Now for some comments, not the bonehead. You need to reframe this conversation. She is bullying you and making repeated unwelcome comments about your body and health. Family should have zero tolerance for that kind of bull crap, not the bonehead. She attacked you multiple times and tried to devalue your hard work. Frankly, I think you went way light on her. All you did was defend yourself and promote exercising. Her problem is she wants to play victim, not the bonehead. Going to be honest, the title made me think OP was going to be the bonehead here, but that's not how the story played out. Sister-in-law's constant commentary and judgment rewarded her with a comeback that was defensive, but mostly tame. She's a bully playing victim at this point. Am I the bonehead for making my girlfriend's friends jealous? My girlfriend received a big raise and promotion from $105,000 to $125,000. She works in tech, which I know is an area that isn't doing well, which is why her raise is even more impressive. I'm very proud of her, and she's very happy about the increased salary. We visited my girlfriend's parents' place last week, and she met up with some old high school friends. I came along with and mentioned my girlfriend's promotion to them. They seemed happy and asked what her salary is, and without thinking I said 6 figures. They congratulated her and she accepted but seemed pissed. On the way back home, she rounded on me and got mad at me for saying she got a promotion and that her salary is 6 figures. I was confused and said they're her friends. She got annoyed and accused me of not using my brain. She said her friends are just high school friends who never left their hometown and are struggling. She said when they were in school together, they would pick on her for being a nerd, and now if they know she's doing well, they'll resent her. According to her, they mostly make 15 to 20 per hour, so to know she's making it will make them passive-aggressive towards her. She said she told them she makes a bit more than them and lied to them and told them she makes $50,000 to $60,000 when she made $105,000. I'm pretty shocked and questioned why she hangs out with them. but she only does because they are old friends. But she doesn't think they actually want her to do well. I think she's overthinking it and they aren't actually jealous of her, but she thinks I'm the bonehead for not knowing better. According to her, she wouldn't tell anyone but me, her best friend, or her parents. She got a promotion because everyone is secretly jealous when someone does well. I feel like she's blowing people's jealousy out of proportion, but am I the bonehead? Now for some comments. You're the bonehead. It isn't your place to share other people's financials. If she wants to tell them what she makes, that's for her to tell them. You're the bonehead. I feel like it's common knowledge to not be throwing around what someone's salary is. That's her thing to tell. You're the bonehead. You told your girlfriend's personal information to other people without her consent. You've shown yourself unworthy of trust. You have a lot of apologizing to do. Am I the bonehead for telling my mom that it's weird that she's wearing my boyfriend's hoodie? I, 19 female, went on a weekend away with my boyfriend, 21 male, and when I got home on Sunday, my mom was in a pair of pajama shorts, wearing my boyfriend's hoodie while she was doing stuff around the house. Just to clarify, the hoodie was the one hung up in my room that my boyfriend lets me wear. I asked her, "Why are you wearing my boyfriend's hoodie?" She said, "What's the big deal?" So I said, "It's weird," and she said, "Why? It's just a hoodie." Then I said, "Yeah, but it's my boyfriend's hoodie," and she said, "It doesn't matter. I'll wash it before I give it you back tomorrow." I said, "My boyfriend is coming over tomorrow because he's staying with me while you're away, and I don't want him to see you in his hoodie." By the way, my mom's going abroad for 10 days, and she was the one who asked my boyfriend last time he was over if he could stay with me, so it's not like she didn't know he was coming over. She said she'll wear it as long as she wants and walked away. The reason I may think that I'm the bonehead is because I may be too sensitive, as it's only a hoodie, but it's my boyfriend's hoodie that he only shares with me. So am I the bonehead? Now for some comments. Not the bonehead, that's weird. And it's also not her or her significant other's property, so she doesn't exactly get to do whatever she wants with it. How would she feel if she found your boyfriend gallivanting about wearing her clothes? He presumably leaves it there under the expectation that you're going to be the only one to wear it. Not the bonehead. Your mom is being hella creepy. Not the bonehead. It's weird that she was wearing it. It's downright suspect that she refused to take it off. Not the bonehead. At first, I thought that it was an accident, but then when she doubles down and says she will wear it as long as she wants, it just becomes creepy. Am I the bonehead for calling my girlfriend crazy? I, male, broke up with my ex, female, who I had been dating for a year. It was pretty civil. We were just not meant for each other. I still have her messages and we are good friends. The issue is my now girlfriend really wants my ex's necklace. I gifted ex the necklace back when we were dating. She loved it. It was a matching necklace with 2 cats hugging in the shape of a heart, a black one and a silver one. After we broke up, I put my half of the necklace in my drawer and sort of forgot about it. The problem started when I saw my ex at the rink. We both figure skate. And I noticed she still was wearing her half of the necklace. I questioned it, and she told me she just liked the necklace so much. She said that the silver necklace reminded her of her gray cat. She even got a pair of matching sliver earrings to go with the necklace. She then said that if my girlfriend or I was ever uncomfortable, she would be willing to take it off. I was fine with her answer, and as she was leaving, my girlfriend arrived to watch me skate. She took notice in my ex's necklace, then turned to me and asked if we could also get matching necklaces, like ex and her boyfriend. Ex and girlfriend have met since I was still friends with ex. Girlfriend loves ex as a friend. I was confused and told girlfriend that ex doesn't have a boyfriend. Girlfriend then asks about the necklace and I told her about it. Here is where girlfriend got upset and said it was weird we had half of a matching necklace. I offered the idea of giving ex my half of the necklace so she could still enjoy her half. Girlfriend said no and said that she wanted ex's half. Here is where I might be the bonehead. I told her no and that she was crazy for thinking that was a reasonable solution. I was not asking for her half back. My reasoning is that ex loves that necklace while I could care less about mine. Girlfriend was also not interested in the cat necklace. She even said that after I asked for it back, she would throw the whole necklace away. Girlfriend is now cold towards me and even ghosting me. So am I the bonehead? Update. I have broken up with my now ex-girlfriend. I left her a message since she's been purposefully avoiding me for days now. I told ex about this incident. She was shocked by my girlfriend's behavior. I also realize I value my friendship with X more than this short-lived relationship. I gave my half of the necklace to X's cat. She is now matching with her cat. Now for some comments. Not the bonehead. That is crazy. Why does your girlfriend want to ruin someone else's happiness? For no other reason than jealousy? Childish as hell, not to mention mean. Dude, how do you rationalize being with someone with this kind of ick in their heart? You're a bonehead to yourself for sticking with a relationship when someone wants to throw away something someone else treasures, when the easier answer is to give away your piece of the jewelry. Not the bonehead for telling her no. But it's not crazy. It's malicious and vindictive to want to flex on your ex when there is no reason to do that. Not the bonehead, but your new girlfriend is, particularly if she only wants it to throw it away. That's major bonehead territory. I would just give the ex your half, if it's entirely meaningless to you. It sounds like your girlfriend is testing you, which is a crappy thing immature people do in relationships when they aren't ready for one. Am I the bonehead for telling my friend that her dynamic with her mom is weird? I, male 19, was out getting lunch with my friend Sabrina, female 21, yesterday, and since what happened, I've been called a troll, bonehead, sexist, and just flat out rude, and I need feedback. Anyway, we were at Panera before my next class, and the conversation came up about our families. I had started talking about my dad, male 48, and how comfortable I felt with the dude, specifically getting to talk with him about some of my interpersonal issues or gym journey. Sabrina said that was great, and she could relate with how comfortable she is around her mom, female 52. I asked what she meant. I wish I was joking when I say this next part, but Sabrina literally told me that she can be naked around her mom and vice versa, without it being weird or uncomfy. I asked if Sabrina was being serious, and she literally said it can be normal for them to just walk in on each other like that and nobody ever says anything. I chuckled under my breath, and Sabrina asked what the deal was. I said I wasn't trying to judge, but that was literally her own mother naked, and that they were both just seeing each other's private parts like that. Sabrina was legit pissed, saying that that was her mother and that it's not weird for them, but she also doesn't consider it wrong if other families think it is. I said that it's just really improper and concerning, and that Sabrina's mom shouldn't be seeing her baby-making tools like that. Now, I can admit that might have been too snarky, and Sabrina stormed off. And I later ended up getting bamboozled by texts from our mutual friends, calling me disgusting, a crappy friend, a pig, and just blunt. I really don't think I was being a jerk. I was honestly just trying to voice my concerns. Still, am I the bonehead? Edit. I'm not trying to come off like a bonehead. I really am just trying to understand. I've texted Sabrina twice by now, asking if she wants to talk, and she still hasn't gotten back to me. And from what I'm seeing, some women here are legitimately okay with their fathers seeing them naked, and even vice versa. How are you going to be okay with your own father, especially seeing you like that? Jesus, people out here acting like I'm the weird one. Edit 2. Sabrina got back to me, and is willing to talk tonight. She said she doesn't fault me for having different views, but she faults me for how I went about it. I told Sabrina I definitely didn't need to say certain things, but I really am just trying to get it. It's not like I'm trying to be a jerk. Nudity's objectively taboo and illegal for most of the world. You don't see naked people randomly walking around a lot, and I'm just not used to the idea of a parent seeing their kid naked like that. I'm an old child, if that matters, I don't know. Sabrina also told me that her mom's helped her put on tampons in the past and that they've even showered together on vacation this year. I don't know, I'll go into the talk with an open mind, but maybe I might not be able to ever understand all of this 100%. Edit 3. I ended up talking with Sabrina, and I apologized if I came off as too quick to judge. She said I was all good and even understood my confusion. She explained that ever since she was a kid, her mom has just been comfy being fully naked around her, and Sabrina started to do the same. She said that her mom had helped her with tampons a few times in the past, helped shave her pubic hair, WTF, and apparently she's even talked about her sex life to her mom before. That part especially shocked me, but Sabrina said it was just normal to her. She even said she finds it beautiful how her mom and her can be naked and vulnerable to each other like that, and it's okay for me not to get it. And honestly, I still don't. I still have many questions on how people are able to be okay with that. Either way, maybe I'll understand one day, or I won't. Now for some comments. You're the bonehead. Americans are deeply puritanical, but in some parts of the world, Europe, nudity is largely not seen as inherently sexual or a big deal. Wait until you hear about nude beaches. You're the bonehead and sound very immature. Why do you have to sexualize nudity amongst a mother and daughter? Or anyone if they feel comfortable for that matter. Honestly, it just makes you sound creepy. You're the bonehead. Did you mean her vagina? Is that what baby-making tools are? Were you the kid that giggled in embarrassment in health class? You sound pretty insecure about your body, so you made inappropriate remarks about someone else's body. What do you think? Please like and tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because you don't want to miss a single Reddit story. In the meantime, please take care of yourself. I'll see you soon.